Hello, Scorpios. Thank you so much for stopping by and checking out your April 2018 general energy tarot reading. Thank you. Thank you for your thumbs up, for your subscriptions. And if you're new, please be sure to subscribe. I do appreciate you all. Thank you for sharing as well. If you are interested in a private reading, just shoot me an email, psychicgenb@gmail.com. All right, Scorpios. So, general energy means might not resonate with everybody. Probably won't resonate with everybody. Check out your moon sign, rising sign. I also recommend coming back and watching the video as this is for the whole month, a couple of weeks in. And maybe then is when it's time for your messages to be revealed. All right, we'll be doing lots of shuffling. We'll be doing the tarot reading. We'll do monthly relationship readings for singles and for those that are in a committed relationship. So I've already pulled your oracle card, Nourish the Soul. And if I remember correctly, last month you weren't taking very good care of yourself. So that really makes sense. Let me see if I can get this glare to leave so it'll focus. Oh, yay, technology. There we go. Isn't that beautiful? I feel very Scorpio vibe from this too. All right, so let's see what Raven Felon has to say about what this card means in her deck. Nourish the soul, drink in life, use your senses to explore your world, to see, touch, taste, smell, hear, and experience all that is within you and around you. Your journey through life is meant to be a sensory experience. Your life is meant to be a rainbow of color, full of motion and sound. It is not meant to be a bland, tasteless experience of simply black and white. Be sensual. Oh, yeah, that's a Scorpio card. Explore yourself and your world every day and nourish your soul with every moment. So it already sounds like we're getting a little reminder here for you guys to take care of yourselves, to do things that benefit you and are wonderful for you. You deserve that. All right. Now I will be going live doing Q&A periodically. So make sure you click that little bell next to subscription so you get notifications. I do set it up to let you know in advance before I go live. In the highest vibration of love and light, please give me positive insight for Scorpio. For April 2018, what is it our Scorpios need to know? How can you help guide them through this month? Fours. All right, I need my tarot journal here. I love keeping this handy. Foundations and manifestations. Because right away here, we have the 4, and then the Knight of Wands rearing up, getting ready to charge and go. So, April is about setting your new foundations. As far as nourishing your soul, perhaps last month you said, yes, I need a plan. I haven't been taking care of myself, or I haven't been tending very well, choosing my words very wisely when I'm speaking to others. which then by hurting them is hurting myself. And so I'm going to set this new plan in motion. I'm going to make sure that I speak wisely and gently and lovingly to myself and to others. Because I felt there was that very 50-50 with you guys. I can't believe I remember your reading. It's like coming back to me in floods right now. That's amazing. Um, oh, little dizzy. So yeah, so it's like you felt it was time to shift the energy that was around you mindfully, intentfully. And you're ready. April is about you, really getting into setting new foundations for yourself, which of course is going to bring changes. All right. We have the death card. Love, 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 love seeing that for you guys. And oh, hello, it's Scorpio's card. But we do have a lot of big players here. Your whole bottom row, if I were to read this, we're talking about great things for you. Moving forward here, we have the High Priestess, Justice, King of Swords, Judgment, and then that Knight over here. So I do love seeing that. That feels good. So I see you establishing, definitely establishing new foundations for the month of April. That's amazing. New foundations for your business, new foundations for your relationships with yourself and for others. And I love seeing that for you, Scorpio. Um, I think out of everyone who ignores their sensitive side, that has an extreme sensitive side, that is all you. So acknowledging, starting to get to that point in your life where you can nourish your soul by acknowledging your sensitive side and how you can use it to benefit yourself as well as others in a high vibrational sense. All right. Not benefiting yourself in a low vibration, but in a high vibration that is good for everyone. That's an amazing step for April. So I love that. I do feel like you've gotten to a point where you've rested and waited and procrastinated long enough. And so you're ready to head towards that victory lane, as it were, here. You're ready for these changes. You're using your intuition. You are really wanting to find the I'm hearing yin and yang. So that balance that know you deserve in your life. You're ready for those changes. You're ready, 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 ready. God, I can't even tell you how many times I keep hearing ready. Additional information on the High Priestess. Additional information on Justice. Okay, I feel like it's that one. Okay, so you felt like you've been carrying the load for a while, and I do feel as though this has been in secret, that you've been keeping it to yourself, and you're ready for that change for sure. You're looking for that complete fulfillment in your family life, and you're ready to start divvying out the responsibilities and not keeping all the stress on yourself. And I think that's great. Whether this be with your business and family life, I feel like you finally reached a point where you're like, okay, I don't need to be a control freak. Things are going to happen, they're going to change, and trying to control it isn't going to make it better. It only makes it worse. It puts more stress on me. So I'm ready to just kind of put it down and find balance in just being happy that the dishes are done, even if they're not stacked in the dishwasher the way I want them to. Okay. They're done. My family helped me. That's all that's important. You know, no, I wouldn't have organized the supply cabinet this way, but it's done. And I didn't have to take on the extra responsibility of doing it myself at work. So I feel like you're just kind of, with the high priestess there, I really do like that. I really do like it. You're accepting these changes. For those of you that are tapped into your psychic gifts, I do feel as though that you're starting to say, "Hey, you know what? This is okay. I don't need to fear anything. I need to release the fear and accept the changes of my psychic gifts that are growing and extending and really just envelop myself in the fulfillment I'm going to be receiving in this lifetime by helping others in a high vibrational state. All right. So interesting. You have the justice and the judgment. Yep. I guess I said it earlier, but when I focus, I focus. All right. So for some of you, you have been in disagreement with an air sign, I'm feeling, or okay, there's been some harsh words between you and somebody else. General energy reading, so this could be male or female, but since the king's here, I'm gonna go ahead and deliver this message as male. So there may have been some harsh words between you and a male, um, and you know that I okay, wow. So, yeah, this is hard for you. So, you know you were in the wrong with some of the things you said, but you're, like, really haven't voiced it, and so I feel like this month in your soul nourishment plan here, that it's about saying, "Hey, so this one time you were right." This one time, you you were right and I was wrong, and you feel grateful for the lesson that you've learned in this conversation. So we're looking back again at March about here perhaps not having kind words for yourself, not having kind words for others. So by the end of April, as your plan is falling into place, as you are nourishing yourself, treating yourself better, accepting that great things are happening for you, relinquishing control over every little thing, you get to the point where, okay, now it's time to make amends. It's time to make amends with myself. It's time to make amends with the people I've argued with. And not everyone's going to be on board right away, even though we do have the judgment card here. I feel as though that some feelings were hurt pretty bad here, but I do feel as though this is a positive thing for you. It's like coming clean. I'm seeing this. I'm coming clean. I'm being honest and forthright and open. I'm admitting what I've done, and what I've said hasn't exactly been the best for myself or for anybody else. And I'm looking at that and I'm seeing it, and it's finally it's clearing up here. It's finally clearing up here. There's still a little mystery around it, but towards the end of the month, you're like, okay, you know, I'm ready to really look at it, to take it out of my shadow and really look at where I've come and how much I've grown and make amends for who I may or may have not, but may have hurt along the way, including myself. So, Scorpios, that's good. You want to make amends to yourself. And again, this isn't going to be easy. Most of the time, nobody wants to admit they're wrong. Um, but you gotta do what you gotta do to help your soul grow, to nourish that soul, to feed it, to really take in life the way it's meant to take in, you know? It's not about sitting in a room biding your time, it's about going out and just even if it's just to your front porch or your backyard, sitting there and enjoying nature and letting the sounds of the birds, their songs, cheer your heart and soul. This is spring, watching snow melt away, watching life, the rebirth again, enjoying all the little things and saying, hey, you know, I want to be bigger and better and happier. And the way to do that is to make sure everyone around me is bigger and better and happier. Bigger as in a bigger person, not as in, "Look at me and my big ass ego," okay? So April is I feel that growth, the acknowledgement that you are growing and that you are changing and you are able to look at yourself in a different point of view and then forgive yourself and make amends to others both. So amazing, Scorpio. That's amazing. Um, I just want to point out again what these cards are telling me, just these three here, is that if you do not clearly look at yourself and aren't totally honest with yourself here, that's not going to be good for you. Okay. If you aren't able to honestly say, hey, I need to right my wrongs. And if you're still wanting to say, no, I didn't do anything wrong, then this is where you're building, you know, well, karma. You're building this kind of negative cloud around yourself by not really just saying, hey, I need to look at myself because that's what's good for me. That's what's healthy for me. Taking a good look at yourself is helping yourself, it's nourishing your soul. And that is going to be an amazing feeling if you accept this opportunity for the month of April. All right, we're going to put these bad boys up here. Can somebody please do me a favor and timestamp in the comment lines? It's time for relationship readings. Single Scorpios. What do single Scorpios need to know about their love life for the month of April 2018? No? Yes? No? Okay, you get two. Choosing love. You always have a choice as to what you should do. These are very important words. I love you. All right. So are you single because you haven't been choosing love? You haven't been choosing to love yourself? And you haven't been choosing to open your heart to love somebody else? Because we do see in April that all of those things are possible for you. It's about choosing to love yourself so that you can open yourself to love another. I'm really seeing looking in the mirror here and reminding yourself that you love yourself. Nourish your soul with those words. I love you. And say it to yourself every morning. And I don't care if you feel like a dork, fucking do it because the card said, there you go. Done. Not pulling you any tarot to go with that. I think enough said. Okay. All right. Scorpios in a relationship. Oh, there's your song for today. Hope it gets stuck in your head. Scorpios in a relationship. What do they need to know about their love relationship? Love who you are. Wow. Look at that. Your message goes hand in hand with the single Scorps. You are a divine and wonderful person deserving of all wonderful things that life has to offer. You know, every card here really has been reminding you of that. Nourish your soul, choose love. I love you and love who you are. So I think that, yes, I pulled that for Scorpios in relationships, but let's face it, we're all in relationships with ourselves. But I do want to pull some tarot on that for you. All right. How can loving who they are and their potential, I really feel I heard the word potential, the potential of who they can be. How can that help Scorpios with their committed relationships? go. Nice. I love that. So you've had the 10 of cups and the 9 of cups come out in this reading, and that's amazing. Loving who you are, wow, can benefit you in every way possible. It will benefit your committed relationship. Loving yourself will then change the way you project onto other people because let's face it, we project on other people all the time. It's human nature because nobody wants to admit when they're wrong. So, loving yourself will then allow you to project onto others that they love themselves. And you're helping them and helping yourself and helping your relationship. You know, and that is not something bad to do, all right? We don't wanna project our negatives on others, but projecting a positive, maybe not be so good for your karma, but it's not gonna be bad. I'm not like projecting negative. So, if you're in a relationship, start by loving yourself in a non selfish but a healthy way so that you can benefit yourself, therefore, benefit your relationship, therefore, create a stronger bond. Therefore, getting all those wishes about your relationship fulfilled, which is amazing. Scorpio, I feel this growth month for you. And growth is not easy. Change is not easy. Acknowledging faults is not easy, but acknowledging them helps you get better. Like in AA, they have to acknowledge that they're alcoholics and then they can grow from there and let go of that addiction. Well, you can acknowledge that you haven't taken care of yourself, can acknowledge that perhaps you've said harsh words, perhaps all this, perhaps all that, um, and then say, now I can be better. Now I can be better. Now I can say, hey, I haven't been tapping into my psychic potential 100% in a high vibration. Perhaps you may have been using something low to help you along the way. And you're saying, hey, no, fuck this. I am a high vibration. I am only going to talk to my beautiful guides that are in my utmost, highest, best interests. I am going to reach out and help more people with my gifts. I'm going to seek justice for others that are in need of it and need the help. I'm going to help myself. I am going to wake up every morning and take care of myself, take, whatever my vitamins, my Flintstones vitamins, because damn, those are good. All right. Still as an adult, yum, yum. And take my Flintstone vitamins. I'm going to go for a short walk. And instead of having 3 sodas today, I'm going to have 1 and 2 waters. And therefore, that energy for yourself rolls over into your energy, into your relationships, and into your chance meetings. And I feel as though that there's so much opportunity for you to nourish not only your soul, but the souls around you this month. And I think that's amazing. And I want to wish you the best of luck on this journey. And I would love to hear, you know, how you're taking care of yourself in the comments. So please share with everybody. Maybe your idea will help others. Thank you, Scorpio. Enjoy this month of April.